social media networks, Facebook and YouTube we could go on MySpace. I'm finding that MySpace is skewing younger, and it's not as relevant to our young hungry guys. Sure, there are tons of other social networks. There are lots of video sharing sites, but these are the main ones we focus on. Also microblogging, Twitter. How many of you guys are on Twitter, or have been, or know what Twitter is? Okay. For a quick rundown of Twitter, it's 140 character microblogs. So if I go on Twitter as Beth Mansfield, I can choose to follow, hey, anybody I want, whoever maybe has a shared interest, or somebody who I think tells funny stories, posts interesting things, reposts funny quotes. I can follow all those folks. So I've selected to follow them. In exchange, people can follow my posts. They select to follow Beth Mansfield, or they can follow Carl's Jr. It's a great tool for quick hit interaction, pointing somebody to additional collateral, whether it's on our Facebook site, on YouTube, on our website, have you seen this video, or just to help with our branding. We also do crowdsourced news like Dig and Reddit and Fark. Those are just the little, click on this to dig this. It is a ranking service, and if there's a story about Carl's Jr., we can put a tweet out that says, dig this story, and people who click on it and then dig it, it goes up in ranking, and the higher the ranking, the more it's pushed out for more viewers. So Facebook, how we are working on Facebook is we've got a Facebook brand page. Post our press releases on it. Sometimes a full press release, not very often though. Usually it's more compact news notes. We can talk about a promotion, any upcoming events we might have, whether it's a grand opening in Porterville or the new grand opening in Carpinteria. Opens today, go buy a burger. Or you can get one free by the Coke and Fries. We post our commercials there and videos. Now, users can become a friend of the brand, and so it shows up on your Facebook page. Beth Mansfield became a fan of Carl's Jr., and you have the option if you want to become a fan as well. Right now, we have not done anything as far as outreach on this. We've done no promotions or sweepstakes to get friends. And I think we have less than 200, so it's in the growth phase, definitely. We've got an application that allows fans to send burgers to a friend. You can send a steak sandwich, you can send a $6 burger, you can send fries. And again, that if you click and accept it, it asks, do you want this application? It'll download an app in Facebook, and you can become a friend of Carl's Jr. Some places like extreme brand loyal fans are insane for In-N-Out Burger, and they've got 100,000 followers, and I receive In-N-Out burgers from other people's. Hey, so-and-so sent you an In-N-Out burger. Yeah, not know where I work. So, we've also got the ability to send messages directly to our fans. And this helps keep the voice of the brand consistent. Funny, edgy, young, hungry guy. They don't need to know that it's the 42-year-old mom, wife, who is posting this edgy stuff. It's the face of the brand, is the iconic happy star, and we're all young, hungry guys. YouTube, we post commercials and other related content. We've got viral videos. We can post event coverage if we've got a grand opening and we've got some cute video of that. We can post it up there. Interviews with the CEO and key executives. Users can view and comment. They can also embed the commercial or video content on their sites. The one thing I love about YouTube is it now provides insight into who's viewing your commercial, who's viewing your viral video. It shows us demographics. So I know it's 80% men. Here's their age ranges. It also shows us discovery, meaning where did they view it? How did they find this video? Did it come from an email link from a friend? Did it come from a YouTube search? Did it come from an outside site? And all of that is information that I can see at any time. And it also shows us hotspots. Where did people go back to in a video? We've got one with a hot chick who's getting ready for a steak dinner out with her boyfriend. And she is getting dressed and she's adjusting herself in the mirror. And yeah, there's this one scene that she leans over and it got a lot of, that was definitely a hot spot. So I could see where people would rewind, go back, rewind, go back. Okay, we got it. The Young Country guys are liking the commercial. The great thing about having this as our one channel or our main channel for pushing out a new video or commercial is it's maximum views. That means it's embedded everywhere, so we get to track all of the views. Instead of saying, yeah, well, I gave it to so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so, they all posted it on their blogs. I have no access. I have no idea about how many views it got. This way they all come back to one. In fact, we're doing it on our website. When you click on, there's a Rob Deerdeck video right now. When you click on the link for that, it pops up as the YouTube embed, and so anything off our website is even being tracked through YouTube. So the beauty of that is, for example, Rob Deerdeck, we put a viral video up less than a day and a half ago. It had 30,000 views in the first 24 hours, and what did it have? Did it say 45,000 views when I just checked it a few minutes ago? So it's number one with a bullet. So the more we get views, the higher the ranking goes up. We'll get pushed to the front page of YouTube for most watched, most popular for the day, most popular for the week, for the month, and now everything's tracking through one site. Twitter allows users to follow the stream of messages from me as speaking as the brand, or me as the PR person if you follow me as Beth Mansfield. It's short messages about news, promotions, humorous musings, retweets of funny things that people will post. There's nothing better in the world than Carl's Jr. combo number 3. I'm going to retweet that, of course. If somebody says something witty, if it makes me laugh, it's going to make you laugh, so I retweet that. And it also gives me the ability to reply to questions, comments, complaints, whatever it is. Allows us to interact with fans and detractors. I've contacted folks that say, I got so sick from Carl's Jr. last night, it's disgusting. I've contacted them on Twitter and they're like, oh my God, well, how did you know that I was, well, there's that search function that lets me see all of the mentions of Carl's Jr. And some people are freaked out when I respond to them, and some people are like, that's so cool. So it's just another tool that we can use.